That'll be 10 imps to Australia.
Excellent.
If North had ducked the first spade on the right-hand screen, it was even conceivable that East had 6 spades and West had a singleton jack or singleton queen. Okay, 6 diamonds is on for North-South. Very hard to reach, especially after it goes 2 hearts, 4 hearts. West should bid 4 hearts. Not expecting to make it, but to make life really tough for North-South. 4 hearts is actually 2 off. Losing 2 clubs, a diamond, a heart, and a spade. Yeah. And in the modern world, players are opening 3 hearts on the East cards at this vulnerability. As we now see. South will bid 5 diamonds, and that will end it, I suspect, on the left-hand screen. Maybe not. Maybe they'll go 5 hearts. The idea is not to go 5 hearts. You don't want to push the opposition too high. It's hard for North. South has got a very good hand, but North doesn't know that. And South might easily be lacking the Queen of Clubs, even lacking the Ace of Diamonds. Could be off 2 aces. North sensibly passes, and South is going to make 12 tricks. Similarly at the other table, I think South's going to bid 5 diamonds likewise, and that'll be a flat board. Well, North passed quickly there. My theory with the North cards, you should think some time before passing, so you can say in the post-mortem. But yes, I've thought about it.
But if we're all behind screens, or they're all behind screens, and there's an operator, there could be thinking going on that we'd never know.
No, that's true. All right. I don't think East had anything to think about. And it is at the operator's speed, that's true. Okay, board 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. North-South can make a partial in spades. East-West. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's supposed to make a partial in hearts. South will open one spade. If one isn't a weak jump over calls, West has got a 3 club bid over one spade, as we just saw. East are not going to find their heart fit. And North can double this. And that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, North passes? I don't think so. Really? Okay. North looks like 3 trump tricks, no matter where the club honours are. And partners open the bidding, so I don't understand not doubling. Oh, no, he's gone 4 spades double. Okay. Peter, can we just open that auction again on the left-hand screen, please? Yeah. That's why North should have doubled to keep South from bidding 4 spades. Now they get a club, a diamond rough, and the ace of hearts. That'll be 1 down. Whereas they could have got 500 out of 4 clubs doubled. 3, 4, 5, 800. 3 club tricks. 4, 5. Yeah. Important lesson there about doubling to prevent partner from bidding as much as anything, because your clubs are totally wasted in the North Sea. West doesn't come in vulnerable against North. I'm with him. With various partners who play weak jumped over calls, I agree to play weak jump over calls, but at the table I never do it. And one spade 2 no trumps looks like a wide range spade raise. We don't have an explanation. Clearly not Jacoby, which is a game 4 spade raise. Some play 2 no trump is 6 to 13 points with 4 plus spades, and partner can bid 3 clubs to ask just how strong it is. Okay, left-hand screen, north-south can make 4, right, make 2 no trump. 2 no trump is available. 1 heart shows 4 spades, or probably playing spades now. In spades, they've got to lose 2 clubs and 2 hearts. No, 2 clubs, 1 heart, unless. Yeah. So 4 spades is available double dummy here, because the ace of spades is on side, and the diamonds are 3-3. It's not a good 4 spade contract, but it'll come home. So 10 tricks available there. So 4 spades has been passed out on the right-hand screen. The diamond 8 is the most attractive lead. by a long shot, and that'll lead to 1 down and 2 imps to Netherlands. Oh, well, that's okay. You can still, oh no, he can't afford, he's gone now. They're going to make 4 spades. South can rough that, draw trumps, pitch 2 hearts on the clubs, and give up 2 diamond tricks. If you're ever looking for a good book on opening leads, you should get David Burden Tafantius, Opening Leads on Trump, Winning Suit Contract Leads. Chapter 1. Side suit singletons are excellent leads and should nearly always be chosen. And that's repeated in chapter 5. Should be written on your system card.
We're going to lose quite a few imps on that.
I mean,
What's up?
so this will be 420 versus 100. This will be 11 imps to Netherlands, and that'll be a square board. Square the score. Score will be even after this board.
For our teams, Netherlands are coming second in the under 26, being led by USA 1, which is a very powerful, can win national open events, let alone win the youth. So it'll be hard to see USA 1 losing this competition, but you never know in bridge. Oh, on the left, the combination there for Australia and North-South is South Australians.
This was the day.
David Goo, Phil Goo's son.
Oh. The captain from the real thought into right in the way. Any specific imagining. It says, and this one says, leave me alone. Perfect. Here it is.
4 spades has chances on the left-hand screen, although things are pretty bad. I mean, the diamonds are 4-0, and the and the spades are 4-1. Club king is offside. There's getting to 4 spades is certainly possible. Club lead would be helpful for declarer. No, sorry, West is playing it. West, the diamond lead won't be particularly helpful because South will rough that. Okay. I mean, in theory, there are chances in the sense that if you get a heart lead, you can take ace of hearts. If you lead the queen of spades next and drop the 10, you could take the club finesse, return the dummy with a club, and play a Another spade, if it goes Queen, King, 10, you can finesse the 8 of spades. There's just so much work to do. I would bet 4 spades won't make. If you get a heart lead, you can certainly get the spades going. But in the meantime, the opposition can play hearts and force you to rough, and now the control of the hand is in jeopardy. So this should be a flat board. The clearer loses 2 clubs and loses 1 heart with the king, ace on side. So we've led the 2 of hearts. So now declarer can take the ace of hearts. If declarer plays the jack of, wins the ace and plays the low spade to the jack, that wins. Declarer could then play a low spade to the queen and pick up the spade suit, but he's got too much other work to do. 4, 5, 4, 9. No, maybe not. Maybe he could play ace of hearts, finesse the jack of spades, low spade to the queen, rough the heart continuation, cross to the ace. No, he has knocked the king of diamonds out. It's a control in the hand because of the 4-1 break. It's the problem. And certainly a reasonable contract. I mean, look at the things that are wrong. The diamond king is wrong. The club king is wrong. The spades are 4-1. The diamonds are 4-0. Certainly reasonable to be in 4 spades. Normal play at this stage for West would be a low spade. Okay, that was certainly reasonable. The problem for declarer is the 10 of spades could have been from 10-9 small or 10-9 doubleton. And now declarer is in great jeopardy. You can go to the ace of clubs and play the queen of spades. But certainly heading for 1 down, at least 1 down.
And quietly continue your studies to meet the other children. Your parents would be very proud when I tell them the exceptionally.
It's nice to see Dagmar Newman's here. Dagmar is leading the restructure process for the New South Wales Bridge Association, where it's following most of the other states and splitting the state association away from the club. So that's quite a big job for her at the moment.
Exercise book? One thing she draws makes exercise. That is. I can probably kind of ask her. How much we want to take the new feet to the ball. Don't speak. I know. But you'll say. No, you don't. You're not doing what she said. And this is acapella.
The West is not sure what to play here, Ron, on the left.
On the left, North is concerned about the probabilities on the hand, what's going to happen to him. I mean, he could simply play the ace of spades, and that'll be a disaster for him. Or he can just cross it. A sensible idea is to cross to the ace of clubs and run the queen of diamonds. After the jack of spades held, there was a case of just playing the ace of spades and going about the diamonds, cross the ace of clubs and run the queen of diamonds. If spades had been 3-2, it would be all over after that jack of spades, ace of spades. You can take the club finesse and you can take the dame finesse, be all good. When the spades turn out to be badly, then there are troubling times.
Dagmar says
I mean,
to everybody, but she's heading off to dinner and then bridge in a little while. Thursday night's a competition night in Sydney for the North Shore.
It's slow-mo. Very fast, but somehow.
Well, at least this is allowing the right-hand screen to catch up. So we'll be in parallel. I'll just put up the bidding on the left while we're waiting. Let's just see. One club, yeah, same idea.
the one club from East, one heart, West showing 4+ spades, North doubles to show hearts. East bids 1 spade, showing a 3-card spade holding. Some play it shows exactly 3, others choose it says 2 or 3, others choose 1 spade to say 3 or 4.
How do you play it, Ron? Okay, we've had movement. Ron, what you feared? He laid down the ace of spades.
South is on lead this time, but the heart lead is still a standout. Easier for South than it was for North in the left-hand screen. So North cashes the ace of spades, getting the bad news, terrible news. And now across to the ace of clubs and run the queen of diamonds.
I think the terrible news, Ron, depends on who you're looking for. For Australia, that's good news, surely.
Now that's a second trick. Now comes the king of spades. And North throws the club. And now comes the queen of hearts. and North is several down from here.
Well, they're playing in 4 spades on the right as well, Ron, but from east.
That's the end of the play. Declare is going 3 off. Can't see Declare doing any much better on the right-hand screen. I mean, double dummy, you can go less off. But there's no reason. I mean, what West did was certainly reasonable on the left-hand screen. East West have a pass score in spades. North South have they can play in hearts or diamonds. They've got a double fit. Things are lying well for them. Double dummy 4 hearts by North is available. East has no good lead, even if East leads ace of spades and second spade, and West shifts to a club. Declare can play low, draw trumps, finesse the queen and diamonds, and the 10 tricks are there. 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds. North has got a good case for doubling. So 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds showed a good spade raise. Well, they're not going to get to hearts anymore. And 5 diamonds is not available. King of hearts, finesse the queen of spades, and you'll make 12, 11 tricks easily.
And in hearts, what would have happened?
The percentage play in diamonds is to finesse the queen. Wins on this layout, and also if West has the jack of diamonds singleton. If you imagine that jack of hearts would have been a singleton lead, if there wins and plays a diamond to the queen, and an expert play by West is to drop the jack. West then might be tempted to return the dummy with a heart, and West gets a ruff. But of course, none of that applies here. Let's say queen is percentage. So it needs to get the diamonds right, because otherwise he could lose two clubs. Wow, this is super risky now. It's not. He's going to lose 2 spades, a diamond. He's going to lose 2 spades, a diamond, and a club. He's gone down in the contract. Okay. I mean, he was clearly frightened that the lead was a singleton. Another heart. And Declare's lost control. North has thrown a heart. I don't know why that North would do that. You can afford to throw diamonds. Yeah, okay. There's a chance that West will go less off. Well, actually, it's just certainty that West will go less off than the 3 off at the other table. Okay. North South look like they'll get to 4 spades on this hand. Losing a heart, a diamond. They don't have to lose a diamond, but in practice they will. And some work to do. No, no work to do really. Because North has a heart, won a trump overcall, but some of us would think that that's a bit too strong because of the 5-card suit. I prefer to double. Double, either one, no trump or double should get you to 4 spades. If South is in 4 spades, well, South can transfer with 2 hearts. North should give a super accept there. That'll certainly get to 4 spades. The natural lead for West against 4 spades is the ace of hearts.
People of America, you have witnessed the heroics have been captured. Military forces are stepping in, mobilizing.
Declare a decline to rough the 3rd heart from South on the right, and now declare it. North just gives a 2 spade bid there. I'm a super acceptor with a maximum and 3 decent trumps. A lot of players require 4 trumps to give a super accept, but now they're certainly going to get to 4 spades. 3-dime natural and game forcing is common. And North throws another, West throws another diamond, so it's 1 down so far. And it's certainly going 2 down. Question is whether he can avoid 3 down. Don't think so. Diamond now, South will rough, and West still has a diamond loser. Okay, so West leads the ace of hearts, and what's West going to do after that? Club lead doesn't work. Heart sets up the queen. Oh, sorry, it's played the other way up, but the same problem. Played by North. A cute card by West after taking the King of Hearts would be the 6 of diamonds. Six of diamonds, ace roughed. Declare might fail. Six of diamonds is the only card now to give the defense a chance. Yep, there it is. Good, great card. Declare is certainly going to play the ace. That'll be roughed. Then another heart comes. Roughed, and now North is in trouble. I was thinking of 4 spades by South, and the ace of hearts lead Could do exactly the same.
Oh, forget it. You don't have any power. Yeah. Whatever. My mom did. Let's see if there's any intelligence. You know, it's fantastic. Heroics knocked down a they called in star four.
And they couldn't either. It's funny, exactly.
And I've got out with a diamond on the right-hand screen. South is rough. Now it plays the king of spades, and there's a diamond lizard to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rose.
And so that'll be a flat board.
Like to address the issue.
People of America,
Wow, he switched to a club. The defense. Yeah. So four spades is now going to go down. Declare has lost two tricks, can't escape losing a diamond and a club.
Ron, do you think he should have played the heart rather than the club?
No, he can't avoid a club loser.
You just go.
I might have to leave you in a couple of minutes. Just a second.
the code. It reads.
Still very hard for North South to reach four hearts.
No choice but to prepare you for takeover. Please comply, or else Earth will be destroyed. You have 3 hours. I'm afraid that was the entire message. There are no heroes left. Seems
Your only thing you were going to be falling luck. No. As long as you stay where you are all good. And burger again?
Peter, is there another Australian match in the second match?
The other Australian match starts about 1:15 tomorrow morning. So I thought I might count us out on that one.
Sorry, I missed that. Is it?
The other Australian match is about 1:00 tomorrow.
Right, okay.
And the next round and the next one at 6:30, which we could go on with, but I can't see an attractive match for us after this match.
So Declare's taking the ace of clubs there. He's going to draw trumps. Declare did everything reasonable. The defence was spot on. And it's going to go one down.
Five minutes before they happen. Well, what superpower is it that's too wrong? Okay. She also drew the alien creatures resonates with very room. There.
And if on the right they make the 3 diamonds, that'll be another couple of imps away on board 6.
Yeah, well, they're not going down in 3 diamonds. Well, I always say these things as though they're certainties. I mean, in theory, West can play a spade now and declare it could get that wrong and then go wrong in diamonds, but that's not going to happen. Okay. Board 8, north-south have got 4 spades available. There's a spade, there's a heart, there's a diamond. Nothing threatens that.
Hey, is that up, dog?
What's up, dog?
What? Put in that fence, I told you. I don't have to pull them from the bedroom.
Don't tell anybody else, Peter, but I'm a big fan of the 6-4 shapes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anyone else to know that, so just keep it to yourself, please. Well, okay, so there you go. 6-4 shape, cold game. Okay. North has got 6 losers, so in theory 7 playing tricks. If you're going to preempt, if you are going to preempt, you'd preempt 4 spades. Some of us like to open that just 1 spade because of that great shape. Then we apologize to partner when we get doubled and go 2 or 3 off.
However, this could be expensive to Australia when it comes to be played by the right-hand table. Yeah, that's what I was worried about before, the 3 diamonds making. We lose 4 imps on that.
Okay.
Still, we're only 2 imps down against a team that is coming second in the competition in this division.
Okay. At the other table, we saw a 1-no trump overcall. The case for 1-no trump is that the heart stopper is very weak. Right? the case for doubling first and then bidding no trump is you've got a 5-card suit as well as your 18 high card points. Even those who play 15, 17, 1 no trump openings generally play 15, 18 for the 1 no trump overcall. On the left-hand screen, 4 spades required basically, well, it required a 3-2 spade break with a singled ace on side and no club ruff. I can certainly understand why South wouldn't go to 4 spades. Okay, big hand for East-West here. Looks like 7 clubs is available. Nothing bad anywhere. Needs to rough 2 hearts in the east hand to make 7 clubs. Not easy to reach though. The 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. There's only 11 tricks in no trumps. But South can be squeezed in hearts and spades. So 6 no trumps is possible. 7 clubs is available. And now it's much tougher. Again, notice the vulnerability factor. A preempt that would be unthought of even 30 years ago, 40 years ago. You'd be probably drummed out of the bridge club if you did it 70 years ago. But it's right, it works. And chances are it'll go, well, okay, good. I like 4 diamonds. 4 diamonds is a nice bid. Now, if partner bids 4 hearts, you bid 4 spades, giving partner a chance to choose spades or clubs. 4 diamonds says, I've got a good hand playable in at least 2 places. Okay, now we have a chance to succeed here, and do we on the right-hand screen? Declare can draw trumps, set up the clubs 5 and 4 and 9, 10. Yes, declare can draw the trumps and set up diamonds and get home.
It is not a we situation, Ron.
So full marks at the other table for finding out diamond 6 switch at trick 2. And that'll be 12, 13. That's 13 imps, Netherlands.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we've got a problem on the left-hand screen. East has bid 4 diamonds and West has bid 6 hearts. Oh, well, there you go. That's a disaster. And I blame West for almost all of it because he could have just bid 5 diamonds and explored the contracts. As far as East goes, East could have bid 6 no trump. East didn't have to stick in 6 hearts. But East thinks that West has a gigantic heart suit plus a very big hand. This is a hand you do not wish to discuss at the table. So what will happen to this? They've got
Ron, should South have doubled, or would that put them into 6-no trumps?
yeah, no, South does not want to double. Part has preempted 3 diamonds at favourable, and they're in clearly the wrong contract. You are very happy with that.
And vulnerable.
Okay, so the defence can take 3 heart tricks, and that's all. Unless South ducks this, in which case they'll get 2 heart tricks. But South will cover. No problem for South. Yeah. That's a bit of good luck.
We need it.
There was no reason for West to jump to 6 hearts. West could have bid 5 diamonds. West could have bid 6 diamonds. I like 5 diamonds. You get 5 spades, and then you get 6 clubs from West. And it's not a lay down 7 clubs on the East-West cards, but as it happens, it makes. I mean, one thing that could happen if West is playing 7 clubs is he could get a diamond rough on another day. Okay, will North-South get to 4 spades here? A week 2 has usually got 7 or 8 losers, so North 6 loser hand is too good, in theory, to open 2 spades. Maybe that's what prompted the 3 spade bid at the other table. Good news, it's not Australia. Oh, well, good for you, South. Well, sorry, you're on the wrong team. You're Netherlands. There's been another 6 imps to the Netherlands.
I'll come and get you.
Yeah. I've got to go in 5, Peter. I'd really like to see what happens on board 9 at the right-hand table.
Yeah,
Miss.
thanks, Ron.
Yeah, 3 off.
So on 9, when we come to play it on the other table, we want Australia to be at 6 diamonds. Is that what you're suggesting?
Now, East-West, after that debacle, need to recover their composure.
We've got 2 losers.
Here to the end of the session. That's not easy. Okay. Chances are north south will get to 3 no trumps. That's not going to be much fun if south is declarer. Four, 3 is 7, heart is 8, diamond 9, maybe. If south is declarer, a low spade lead 9 queen king is going to be devastating, because as soon as east gets in, the 8 of spades. Well, no, south can cover the 8 of spades with a king, and the 7 double is still protecting it, guarding that. So what can south make? South has 4 club tricks.
3 heart tricks.
Well, that's dangerous. I'm looking at the diamond suit where you've got 2 diamond tricks. You've got to lose the lead. This is the problem. For the east hand. Good. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Now, if they could only bid this hand quickly on the right, I reckon you'll get a 3 diamond opening there as well.
This match is getting a bit out of control for Australia.
Yeah, so he made an over trick there to get the 7th imp. Okay.
Here you are, Ron. We've got 9 for you.
How about just pass? Oh no, pass will get you maybe a 2 heart opening. Oh. Well, east will pass. There's nothing there. So, come on. I reckon there's a case for south bidding. South knows east-west have a game on for sure, and a slam probably. Part of it opened a weak 2 diamonds. West could jump to 3 spades. East could jump to 3 spades. East could bid 3 diamonds. All of those are sensible. I like 3 diamonds. Okay, so if he's going to show a 4-card spade suit game invitational, and that's 2 note asking West to bid 3 clubs, and East then bids. No, East can then bid 3 no trump, showing 4 spades and a diamond stopper. But of course, West is not going to bid 3 clubs. West and West is too scared to bid 3 no trump because of the no trumps has been wrong-sided in theory. If North had ace queen to 6 diamonds, then a diamond lead could devastate 3 no trumps. I think West is going to bid 3 diamonds. I have to leave you, and I'll be on tenterhooks till I get back to find out what happened.
Okay.
Come on, quick. Let's move that.
Yes, there's a 3 diamond bid. Yeah, 3 no trump. So that's okay. Now he's okay. Now he can bid 6 no trump. That's going to require some play though. 6 no trump. He's only got 11 tricks on top. Spades are not breaking, but he can squeeze. That's right. He can squeeze south in hearts and spades. What he has to do is win the lead, give up a heart, and then cash his tricks catching south in a heart spade squeeze. Okay, see you later.
Thanks, Ron. So we actually have Helene's in the audience. I don't know, Helene, whether you're actually sitting in front of your computer at the moment. But Helene lived in Sydney and she is Dutch. But I have a feeling she's moved to Spain or somewhere to live now. But she follows all our matches, which is really great.
Not very much. I think I would be.
So the question is on the right, what do we think West is going to do now? Yep, thought that was definitely a possibility. Well, we're going to pick up points on this one because it was 300 off on the other table. On the presumption we're going to make our 3 no trumps. That could be 300 plus 600, 900. It's going to be a lot of points back here. We need a lot because we're down by 22 at the moment.
If we'd have bid the slam, we'd have probably picked up nearly 20.
Ooh, you're right, Charles. On the other hand, it's a sliding scale, so we're going to get most of it.
We'll get 600 plus 300, we're getting about,
Yeah, 900.
that's about 13, I think. Well, if we bid the ground even better, we'd have picked up close to 25, I suspect.
Well, it would have been about 1900, I think, whatever that converts to. Thank you so many people for turning up tonight. Very nice to see a nice Bridge TV family episode. It was a tough assignment for this team to have to play the Netherlands. And to add insult to injury, Charles, he makes 13. So we get 14 imps. Okay. So we're now 8 behind. There's 12 boards to the round. So we've got 3 boards to make up the 12. I see the view graph operator saying down on the bottom right that at the other table, misunderstanding was 6 Arts minus 3. Yeah, that was a misunderstanding.
I suspect there's been an enormous amount of questions by some in the Viewgraph Theatre as to what the hell was that auction all about. The left-hand side room.
Yeah, so now it's been altered. So we're actually making 12, not 13 tricks on that hand, on 9. We might lose an imp out of that. Been waiting for Elaine to send me this message. Hi, Peter. Living in Spain. Yes, I had it right. But at the moment in Amsterdam. You're doing a wonderful job. Thumbs up, an asset for Australian Bridge with your TV bridge reports, etc. Oh, thank you very much. That's very nice of you.
Who's your fan there, Peter?
Yeah, Helene actually played at Kings and Queens. She lived in Spain for a number of years. But I think she's got kids in Spain. So even though she's Dutch, she's living in Spain. But I don't think she's a footballer and therefore got a contract from Real Madrid or anything.
Saudi Arabia, please get the right country. Do you think we'll see a Saudi Arabian Women's Premier League?
They're very keen on getting every sport they can. And, you know, I think the rules have now been changed. I think you're allowed to play soccer with a football with a Jaheb on, so that they could satisfy that requirement.
Oh, well.
It was a great week this week with Australia winning on Monday night. It was a very exciting night. I hope most people were watching that.
I managed to score tickets to get England versus Nigeria on Monday night. Picked them up today.
Excellent. So that's being played in Brisbane, huh?
That is indeed. I will be there.
And Helene says she's not quite joining Ronaldo in Spain.
Fair enough. I just wondered if David Beecham got tickets to see Australia play Denmark. He was put a post out on Facebook saying, "How do I get tickets?"
Okay, I didn't see that. I really haven't watched Denmark's performances. I watched the England match the other night where they won 6-1 and the one goal against them was a penalty. And they did play absolutely beautiful football.
Oh.
So I think, I'm not sure whether we would draw them if we won our match and they win their match. We may draw
Play
them.
next. We play in the round of quarter-final.
Yeah, which would be a bit unfortunate. That one we certainly need Sam.
Yeah, I don't think England are as strong a side as the team that won the European Championship. They're missing a couple of key players.
Yeah. So on 10, oh, look, that's interesting. That you don't often see that happen. So they both stopped in 2 no trumps.
That must be nearly an arrestable offence for a youth player to decline a game.
Well, the 26 limit, I suppose they're on the edge of perhaps not being really used.
Oh, I've got to go, Peter. I've been to catch up with you later.
Thanks. We're not going to show the midnight.
Oh,
match,
okay, no worries. I will catch you next time we're on.
and I can't find a suitable game to watch for us for the next one. So at the end of this match, I think we'll call it quits for the night and all go to dinner.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Charles.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Now on the left, they're into 4 spades. They reached 4 spades on this hand. Bad split on the spades. They could pick them up. And there's a heart and a diamond. With the clubs on side. Go the Matildas, I see as a message here. So the situation for tomorrow will be, if we lose this match, we probably wouldn't get another chance in the under 26 of being on Viewgraph. However, if the under 21s continued to do well, we may be a chance for getting them tomorrow night. And tomorrow night is the final night of the qualifying rounds. So tomorrow I'll put it up on the Bridge TV website. I won't send out an email letting you know whether we have a game or not. So we've won 2 tricks so far. On the left, we need to win 2 more tricks to take this down. Suppose it's going to depend on how they play the spades. But we certainly want this contract to go down. Anybody wants to make any comments or anything, you're most welcome to. You can put them up on the chat. I don't always see the chat, but I'll keep an eye out for it. Or if you want to come and open your microphone, and if you know, particularly if you know any of these young people, if you can tell us something about them, who they are, the Australians. So on the left is, what do you play now? When West is playing it, but he's coming out of East. So he's obviously nervous to play either of his aces. What if he'll play a spade back to his king? Finesse the queen. I think we're going to lose an imp on the right. All three cards are high. Just gets on and plays them. On the left, he still hasn't decided how to play. He could play a low spade to the king and the 10 of clubs back. Pick up the king of clubs. If he plays the jack of diamonds, North is going to probably have to rough it, which then puts his spades that he's got in some doubt. He could then pick up the king 10, the queen 10. But as dinner's awaiting us, it'd be helpful if they moved on. Okay, so that was a money away on 10. So now we've both got 11 we're looking at. Well, oh, he has played the 4 of spades down to the king. Now let's see what he's going to do. That's another alternative. Oh, now he's going to lose 2 spades. Uh-oh. So we are going to take this down on the left. Excellent. Now let's see what we do on the right now on that same board. East West have got a combined 22 points. I wonder if that'll keep them out of the game or not. So we're up to the last 2 boards here. On the left, they're playing the final board of the set. And I think we're probably going to be in game on the right. Of course, if we could make the game, that would make a big difference. This is a bit nerve-wracking at the moment. So I see the view graph operator saying north-south, not happy missing this game. I think he must be talking about board 10. Yes, I understand why they'd be upset about that. He said South is agitated somewhat. Let's see how this affects this board. Now, wow. This is interesting. Four Hearts by the Netherlands in Claiborne North and doubled. I just want to see where the double was from. East, okay. Yeah, he's had it run. He's going to win with the Queen. It's one. I've got to get in and get those three clubs off them. We can win three clubs, a spade, a heart. That would take it down if we can get to do all of that. Four clubs button, four hearts button long. There were 9 points behind. They can make five clubs on the left if he can throw a losing diamond. They meant no. Exciting finish here on both boards. So we are going to, on 11, pick up. Unfortunately, we went off in five clubs on the left. Couldn't get rid of that losing diamond. Ugraph operator says that on the right, that North's now agitated, now about the wrong card setting. So they're getting to the nerves of the Netherlands team. What's this? The nerves like in the Ashes. Let's say. $13 imps to Australia. My God. We are up by 4. This is exciting. Well done, guys. Doubling that 4 hearts rather than playing 4 spades themselves has given us 13 imps. So now let's see once they put 12 up on the right, what contract is played on this board. So we're finished on the left. That's 12 boards gone. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, that Australia's made a bid because they were not vulnerable and his partner had already passed, so his partner's not going to go anywhere dramatic. So we're into 2 spades. You have to presume North-South are going to play in clubs. It's just a matter of how many. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. North-South actually have 9 top tricks in no trumps. 5 clubs, 2 diamonds, that's 7. 1 heart and 1 spade. Oh, we don't want them to find 3 no trumps. Oh, this is not good. We are going to lose it on the last board. Because they're going to pick up 600 plus the 100 on the other table. That's 700. And we are going to lose. We won't take any risks here. We'll just collect his 9 tricks. Absolutely. 12 imps. Wow. It was a good finish. We went close. Well, considering Netherlands were coming second and we were coming well down, we had a pretty good last few boards with that 14 and 13 on 9 and 11. So, hell, that was a bit unfortunate. Any views from anybody? What was the bidding? Hang on, won't let me show the bidding. Now I was going to just check how the bidding went, that they didn't find the 3 no trumps on the left. Anyway, it was an honourable loss by 8 imps. There may be an imp earlier on that has to be adjusted. I'm not too sure. So I can tell you that the problem for the next match was just aren't any suitable games. Greece, Croatia, Israel versus Poland. Chinese Taipei versus China. Got to be one other one, and Israel versus Japan. So thank you everybody for coming tonight. Let's hope the under 21s do well and we get another go tomorrow night. Anybody got a problem if I call it quits? And as I said, the other match that we've got on tonight, if you want to get up and watch it, I'm a bit confused as to the timing, but I think it's at 1:15, but I'm not sure on that. Actually, if I put up over here, sorry, I meant to do that. I meant to put up the schedule for tonight. I think if we look at that, so that's the first match. Was the 5:31 there? And there's one at 7:45, which is yeah, which is usual. Yeah, we're very late in the night. See how we go for scores here. The scores aren't up for the under 21 game yet. As you can see, we're playing Hungary. And we and Hungary are below us on the ladder. So hopefully we got a win there. Thanks, Jim, for your thoughts. Thank you to Sue Beckman. She's gone now. I'll catch her up tomorrow night. Ina says, thank you, Peter. That's very nice of her. Go the Matildas, yes. Okay, it was a nice night, guys.